Thank you, gentlemen. We're going to pose the same question to those candidates running for County Council for District 4. And the first one was Mr. Felmark. So the question again is, what is your reason for running for office?
Again, as others have said, thank you very much, everybody, for coming. And I'm really excited to be here in this room, especially as it has a special place in my heart. And this is the room that I got married in. So I'm very excited. Hopefully this night will be close to as special as that. The question is why I'm running for County Council. And this is the community that I grew up in, the community that raised me. And I have such a deep, passionate love for this community that I've dedicated my life to serving this community. And this to me is an extension of that service. And I'll tell you, as I was growing up, as I went to, when I went to college and onward, there was always a sense of pride about this community and other people from around the country, around the world, looking here for what we were doing in our education system, in our planning, in our preservation of open space. And every aspect of this community was the pride of and the model for what everybody else was trying to do. And I really feel that at this moment we are at a point where we will either continue to be great for the next 30 years, or we will become another ordinary suburb. And that, to me, is unacceptable.
Same question. What is your reason for running for office?
My name is Uncommon, and that's how I will be on the ballot. I'm a neophyte in the political business, although I have been the past state president for the National Association of Realtors and several chapters in Maryland, D.C., and Virginia. The reason I'm running, primarily, actually, Ken Ullman inspired me to run for what he did in my community, and he's now running for county executive. Of course, he was my county councilman, and some of the things that he did, he actually came to the community, helped me out with situations that we had right in our little community, and I got a good feeling from that he came out and really cared. I'd like to do the same thing for my community and all of the citizens in District 4. I want to fight for the small businessman. I'm a small businessman myself. I've been running a business in Howard County since 1975. I grew up in Howard County, came here in 1960. I currently live 0.8 of a mile where my parents still live in the house that I grew up in. So I have a deep affection for Howard County and Columbia itself. Columbia kind of grew up as I grew up, and it grew up around the communities that I lived in. As a matter of fact, I worked for several of the builders when they were building homes back in the early 70s and 80s. I want to bring my business expertise to the county council. I want to try to help run the county government, the county council, like a small business or a mid-sized business, and actually help it run more efficiently and less wasteful. And also, my daughter started kindergarten here today, too.
Mary Casey.
Good evening, everyone. I appreciate your time tonight, and as we go forward, hopefully your questions and your caring thoughtfulness about our community. The question is why? Why? Because I care. I came here with my husband in 1972 because we were invited to come on down by Jim Rouse. He said, there's something wonderful happening here and you can help build a community. And we did. We both had jobs here. We were actively involved. We raised our children here. I ran a business here. And I've been involved in the fiber of our community from 1972. Why is this important? It's important because we are standing in a place where Jim Rouse's dream and his plan is coming to an end. And now it's up to us. It's up to us who came on down and said, we want to do this, we want to build this, to take it upon ourselves to become the leaders in our community, the ones who will take the gift that he gave us and move forward with it so that the next generation and the next generation after that will be proud to say that they live in Columbia, Maryland, and in Howard County. Thank you.
We'll move on to question number 2, and I'm sorry. Mr. Dancer, I do apologize. I do apologize.
Well, I am Tom Diasto. I am running for county council here in District 4. Thank you. Well, I've chosen to run for county council because I want to give the citizens of the 4th District an opportunity to elect a different type of leader. I really believe that I want to give you an opportunity to elect a sincere, honest leader. Now, there are many reasons. There are many reasons that have motivated me to run for this office. But the two that motivated me the most are the county spending of our tax revenue and the town center master planning process. Now, excuse me. If elected, I will push for capital and operating budgets that are both justified and necessary. I think that our local politicians seem to be more proud of how much money they spent instead of how well they spent it. So I think we should do everything possible to maintain our level of services while controlling our spending. Now, the next council will determine the outcome of the town center master plan. I'll publish guidelines on my website at tomdiasto.org that I'll use to and follow in this important matter. Citizen input is very important to our process because we have so much invested already in our community, and we'll be the ones that have to deal with any problems that come out of it. Thank you very much for being here tonight. Thank you for allowing me to come here tonight and speak to you, even though I don't have a primary opponent.